ஏழை குழந்தைகளின் அடிப்படை கல்விக்காக உதவ singleteacherschools.org இணையதளத்தை தொடர்பு கொள்ளுங்கள்.
Taste Daily. Taste the Daily.
It comes from DMK, sir, which I know from my childhood is a party which strongly believes in atheism, doesn't propagate any religion of any kind. Very well. But I was very impressed by the honorable member referring to Rahu Kalam, Yamagantam, Kuligai. All these are Hindu Panchang.
I said what people say.
No, never mind. Never mind. These are expressions which are so typical to Hindu Panchang. In Tamil Nadu, people refer to Rahu Kala. When is it, Yamaganta? We don't want to do anything good during that time. But DMK member referring to this, music to my ears. GST rate is not fixed or determined by Prime Minister Modi. It is determined by the GST Council, in which the Finance Minister of Tamil Nadu is also a member. So if rates are not happy rates for honorable member, he should actually tell the Finance Minister of Tamil Nadu to say, I'm sorry, all this has got to be changed. And if other members concur, we are quite okay to change it. Doing things at the bidding of the corporate paymasters, I would humbly request the honorable member to himself withdraw that comment, because I can then say data centers are coming up in Tamil Nadu, petroleum refineries are coming up in Tamil Nadu, solar, massive parks are coming in Tamil Nadu. Are they doing it in response to a corporate paymaster? Surely not. My friend, new member Mohammad Abdullah ji, representing the DMK. Brother also. Happy to hear that. I'll share that happiness. Representing the DMK has spoken quite a lot on very many things.
Honorable members, we will continue with the debate. The reply of the Honorable Finance Minister till her conclusion. Do I have leave of the House for this? Yes, the House will sit till conclusion of the reply of the Honorable Finance Minister.
Thank you, sir. I just want to, as all of us have been at one point in time or the other, he's also new in this House. All of us would, of course, work together with him and so on, but a few things which I thought I should, in this context, put forth. Sir, IFSC doesn't get any privilege which commercial and other places get. It cannot, because commercial places, commercial centers are all there. IFSC is not in that sense a commercial center. It is a financial special economic zone. It is an SCZ for financial things. So, the rules and the regulations which are being relaxed or provided for in their favor are given because India should also have a global standard SCZ which deals with financial matters. So, there are no other such centers in the country as yet. Nothing stops any state which wants to set it up. But as of now, SCZ, financial SCZ, is in GIFT City. So if there are other centers, the same will apply to them. Actually, the act which is providing for the GIFT City doesn't say it in singular. It says in plural. International Financial Services Centers. If you start one in Tamil Nadu, I'm sure that will also get a benefit. But it is not any commercial center in that sense. It's a specific SCZ for creating a global standard SCZ, which is required specifically for the financial sector. We do extend. So another thing is also GST rates, on which there was this comment made, oh, it's all too high. GST rate is not fixed or determined by Prime Minister Modi. It is determined by the GST Council, in which the Finance Minister of Tamil Nadu is also a member. So if rates are not happy rates for honorable member, he should actually tell the Finance Minister of Tamil Nadu to say, I'm sorry, all this has got to be changed. And if other members concur, we are quite okay to change it. Corporate paymasters. I'm not sure any government in any state or the union government can be referred to as doing things at the bidding of the corporate paymasters. I would humbly request the honorable member to himself withdraw that comment, because I can then say data centers are coming up in Tamil Nadu, petroleum refineries are coming up in Tamil Nadu, solar, massive parks are coming in Tamil Nadu. Are they doing it in response to a corporate paymaster? Surely not. So I think we should be a bit careful about those sort of things. And on a lighter note, if the honorable member would take it, he comes from DMK, sir, which I know from my childhood is a party which strongly believes in atheism, doesn't propagate any religion of any kind. Very well. But I was very impressed by the honorable member referring to Rahu Kalam, Yamagantam, Kuligai. All these are Hindu Panchang.
I said what people said.
No, never mind. Never mind. These are expressions which are so typical to Hindu Panchang. In Tamil Nadu, people refer to Rahu Kala. When is it, Yamaganta? We don't want to do anything good during that time. But DMK member referring to this, music to my ears. With that, sir, I want to just say thank you for all the members who have spoken. It's a good day when a DMK member speaks from our Panchang. So the one bit I missed out is, in passing, I think, Amar Patnaik, who's not here, said we are neglected by the center.
Dr. Amar Patnaik.
Sorry.
Am I right?
Is he?
I have been extremely careful.
Sorry.
Honorable
Doctor.
Finance Minister, after my wife got a doctorate, I don't make any mistake on that.
Okay, sir.
If any member is a doctor, I say doctor.
Sure.
Because no one can go against the supreme mandate. Honorable Finance Minister.
On us also sometimes. It's in your generosity.
Sir, Dr. Amar Patnaik, sir, mentioned Orissa is being neglected by the center. Not at all, sir. He came up with a list of things, saying on all these, oh no, we don't neglect any state. In fact, Honorable preempts one line which is repeated. If India has to develop, every state has to develop. And that is why he goes on talking about East, Northeast. He says, even if one state lags behind, that will pull our growth possibilities, pull down. And therefore, he's of the view that all states should be given all the attention and every state should grow equally. So, no, we are not neglecting Orissa. And personally, I have a great admiration for that state. If within my own capacity, I will never allow that to happen. So there was a brief reference made about the oil bonds and also about this is my last point, sir, I won't take more time. Oil bonds and also about the special bonds with which we do capital infusion into the banks. So first of all, oil bonds. We have already paid 2.34 lakh inclusive of interest. The amount mobilized on the oil bond during UPA times was inclusive of probably a small amount earlier, was 1.71 lakhs. But we've already paid 2.34 lakhs inclusive of interest, and we are yet to pay 1.07 lakh. The last time, or the last payment will be made between 2025-26. And capital infusion in public sector, the special bonds that he was referring to, honorable member was referring to, again, member from Tamil Nadu, Mohammad Abdullah ji. 5 years, different amounts were raised for funding the for bringing in the capital infusion for the public sector banks. It will, as he rightly pointed out, end in 2037. But these are very different from oil bond, and I'll tell you for a minute as to why it is different. Oil bonds, first of all, and he did rightly recall that word which I used, and I use it even now, trickery. It was a trickery. A trickery because you want to give a subsidy to relieve the burden today, like we reduced the excise duty. They could have reduced something or given some incentive or subsidy. They didn't do that. They claimed that they are giving the subsidy, but that amount was, instead of paying the subsidy, they deferred the cash payment by putting it, the petroleum ministers here, by putting onto the oil marketing companies' accounts. This is what constitutes a revenue expenditure. Revenue expenditure does not create assets. It's a subsidy. You give it, finish it. But you gave it, apparently, but the burden has been shifted to the oil marketing companies, and that's getting repaid by us now, by any government which follows. Whereas the capital infusion which we are undertaking since 2017-18, and to say that you've also taken this huge amount, it's going to be paid till 27, yes, it will be 37, yes, it will be paid till 37. But why is it used? It is given as a capital to the bank to promote greater credit availability for Aam Aadmi, common man, to do his business at whatever applicable rate, so that people can build businesses, earn out of it, take care of their family, save money, or pay wages of people who work with them. So that's one. Second, it also helps the banks to have correct capital adequacy ratio. Otherwise, banks will be in a precarious condition, like the way they became fragile and had a twin balance sheet problem because phone calls were made to banks during UPA time saying, give this loan to my cousin, give my loan to my jijaji, and so on. End of the day, bank had no money to lend anymore, and they were all in bad balance sheet position. Now, in order to restore them to health, and today they are restored, I'm very happy to say, I had to keep giving them capital year by year, infused capital, so that their balance sheets improve. And why did the balance sheet come to that level? Because during UPA, you went about calling people and say, hey, give it to this man, give it to that man, the customer may be worthy or not. You paid it all up. Now I have to take care of filling those gaddas. Increase capital adequacy ratio, enhances lending capacity of banks, and as a result, after the 4 Rs with which we restored the health of the bank, Prime Minister almost monitored it on a monthly basis. Today, our banks' healths are all back again. They are today standing on their own. They can go raise whatever amount they want. And this capital infusion is also, if I may be permitted to use the word, the pap created by them, uska प्रायश्चित हम कर रहे हैं. Oil bound भी वही है, bank भी वही है. पाप उनका, प्रायश्चित हम कर रहे हैं. So it's good that you brought up, Mr. Abdullah, this point, because it gave me an opportunity to explain. Oil bond भी सफाई इधर हम कर रहे हैं, झाड़ू पोछा वो भी हम ही कर रहे हैं.
Honorable Minister will have to find some other word for pap.
पाप नहीं है सर. जीजा भतीजा को बिना सिक्योरिटी देना पाप नहीं है सर. ठीक है सर. कोई आप ही एक वर्ड बोल देना मुझे.
I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Irresponsible. You pass the
So,
burden to the next generation.
So I thought it was just the oil bonds. But thank you for having reminded me of the recapitalization monies that I had to give. That's also because the entire balance sheet on one side have been scraped out. Now I have to refill them, which I have successfully done with the guidance of the Honorable Prime Minister. Banks are today on their own, making profit, giving dividend, and also doing the best banking for all the common people.